Okay, I'm here to show you my finished album and box. I, I used a lot of the stuff out of this, but I still have tons left. I don't have very much of the printed paper left. These are my scraps. This is the one piece of printed paper that actually came in the kit. That's the biggest piece. These other pieces are pieces of Stampin' Up! Retired paper from a printed paper pack. I wish they still sold these packs because they're good neutrals. Well, not neutrals, but just plain patterns you can use with a lot of things. I used just a little bit of this cord, and I'm going to use these bottles to make a dangle when I find my eyelets. And then I pulled some stuff from my stash to flush out the book a little bit. I dug through some of the old color swaps and pulled out some things. I got a lot of the die cut things out of here. It's Jack and Jill ephemera pack. Don't remember where I got this. I ordered it online from like Cheapy Peach or Peachy Cheap or one of those places. I don't know. And I decided not to use this. It wasn't quite the right color. Use some of one of these Prima flowers. I decided not to use those. And I had pulled these from old stamp swap, I think. Stamped image swap, but I ended up not using them. And I used little stickles. Anyway, so there we go. Here is my album. Well, here's my box. I went ahead and put bling around the lens and added a little up here and a little right here. I can't see, but hopefully you can see. Okay, and then the album. I had told you I had messed up putting the magnets on, and this was my attempt to hide the magnets. You can still see them if you look close enough, but most people are not going to look that closely. Here's some of that ribbon and the buckle slide. This is my first page, and there's a pocket, and I just made a plain tag. When I find my journaling stamps, I will stamp journaling lines on there and maybe some images. I haven't decided yet. Pictures will go here and here, and here's another journaling tag. It just slips behind this piece and into the pocket. And here's a piece of the word tape from the original kit. And was this in the original kit? I think it was. And then this is a die. I ordered a mystery box from, goodness, I can't remember the name of it. First time I think I've ordered from them. It's a fairly new stamping company, similar to Stampin' Up. There's actually sort of somebody that founded it, I think, was a Stampin' Up demonstrator at one time or something. But anyway, I can't remember the name of the company. But I got ordered the mystery box, and I got a die, a heart-shaped pocket die. Okay. And probably I'm planning pictures for these pages, but I can always do a journaling block. But I thought 2 pictures and then maybe a little note right here would work for this page. And this piece of ephemera was in that ephemera pack that I showed you, the Jack and Jill one. I just glued it on a thing. This is from a color swap, I think. I don't know, I pulled stuff from everywhere, so I don't remember everything. These were in the ephemera pack, the Jack and Jill ephemera pack. And I just made a little tuck spot. These are from the kit, and then I punched these flowers with some of the paper. This is from the ephemera kit. And the reason I did this is because the original flowers were yellow. You can see them maybe, yeah. And I just wanted to make it coordinate a little more. This is from the original kit. I added some bling. There were little hearts there, but I don't know. 2 pictures on this page, and then we have a couple of tags. Nothing fancy. This is the Prima flower I used. This is just a flower from my stash. I smashed it and sprayed it to kind of get the colors working. This is from the original kit. The button, I used a little bit of floss here. I punched this from some of the paper ribbon, and these are my 3 tags. I was going to put either the gingham ribbon or floss, but I decided it doesn't really need it. Oh, there's that. I go in the pocket, and that's the last page. That's the back of it. Nothing fancy. Like I said, I'm going to put a dangle here. I have to find a eyelet that's thick enough to go through all this, but I probably have one. I just have to figure out where I've stored them. And actually, I remember where they're at. I have to find it. They're in the, what's it called? The Big Bite. It's an orange box, and I put all my eyelets in there. I just have to remember where I put that. And then I may or may not put a title here. No plans for this album at this time. I think the style kind of jumps around a little bit, but it kind of represents me because my style kind of jumps around a little bit. I'm sort of happy, girly, grunge, shabby chic, vintagey, and I think you kind of see a little bit of all of that in this book. So I'm happy with it. I may do more to it, but for sure I'll be putting a dangle on it because it just needs one, and I have those neat little bottles. So that's it. Thank you.